There we go. That should be better now. Okay. We are going to work on the bot. They recently expanded the bot and added some commands to it. So I need to import those commands. Really? Really? Oh my god. You're gonna be stupid and stubborn, aren't you? Okay. Let's update our bot. Right in here. All of the commands that I've been using on the bot were hard-coded to work on Twitch. Now the bot supports Twitch and YouTube. So what I need to do is I need to expand the command set. So instead of just sending a message to Twitch, it will, in addition to that, send a message to YouTube. And we're also going to work on adding some commands that will let people redeem channel points so that they can feed the kitties. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go back to our downloads folder. We'll just grab this guy. We're going to reuse him. Streamer bot. Control A, Control C. Paste. Yoink. Got it. Now I need to grab the data from the streaming computer streamer bot and copy that to my local computer. So we're going to go in here. Going to go in streaming. We're going to grab streamer bot. We're going to compress it and move it over to Jezebel. Actually, you know what? Screw that. That's a lot of extra work. Screw that. We'll just grab ours. There we go. That'll be a lot easier. Okay. So we're going to run this up here. Get him out of the way. Here's our streamer bot right here. We have this archive, so we got to back up in case we screw something up. And to give you an example, Banhammer, when it would run, initially it would only send messages to Twitch. I've added one. We're going to add one. We're going to go in here. We're going to copy that text. And now we're going to add a sub-action. YouTube send message to channel. Bunk. And now we're going to move this up. So now when the Banhammer falls, it should send a message to Twitch and YouTube and also play the sound. So let's do a test. Let's go to commands. I have a feeling we're going to be running this test command quite a bit today. Where is our test command? I had one. Maybe I delete. Nope, there it is. Test. So we're going to say, instead of running show game, I want you to do Banhammer. And now on YouTube, we will try that command. So this is Restream Chat. So on YouTube, I didn't see anything come through. Interesting. Alright, let's try one of these other commands here. Let's try lurk. Visual lurk. Oh, I see. I see what we've got here. That's why it didn't work. Test. YouTube message. Or Twitch whisper. Now let's try test.
Why you being a dickhead for? Stop being a dickhead.
Nice. Okay. So we need to go through every single one of these commands. Yay. And set them where they also function on a YouTube message. Or here. In any command that also also outputs text to Twitch, needs to output text to YouTube. So commands, we're going to say YouTube message or Twitch. So now the word command should work. Oh, wait. Let's go to actions. And show commands. This is sending a message to Twitch. Let's copy this, Control C. And we're going to add one called YouTube send message to the channel. Bonk. I really wish there was a one that said send message to both, you know? Send to all channels. I mean, I get why the developer separated it, but it'd be really handy if it was both, you know? Okay. So if is equal to show commands, then break. Show mod commands. If VIP, show mod commands and break. If equals pagan links, show mod commands. If YouTube message, show. Okay. So we're going to move this up top. So now that command is fixed. Now we're going to copy this and say send this to YouTube as well. Bonk. Done. Now commands should work. Didn't seem like it worked. YouTube message, Twitch whisper. Yes, it doesn't ignore the bot commands. It's going to run show commands. So let's go under actions, show commands. Quit it now, damn it. Twitch and YouTube. Ah. Maybe it's only outputting to one of these channels. Let's find out. Let's see if it's dumping text to Twitch right now. Even though I'm not online, it can still output to the chat. Okay. So that's what it's doing. It's dumping it in YouTube in Twitch chat, but it's not dumping it in YouTube. So let's find out why. Why aren't you showing these commands in? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, he says. Alright, what the heck are you doing? Alright, let's go to YouTube. Gotta be real careful here. We only want to show our content. Oh, it launched Studio for me. Alright, let's load up the chat. Oh, it launched Studio for me. Alright, let's load up the chat. There we go. We muted it. Okay. So now, let's try... Okay. And it just... Okay, it's working on Twitch. But it is not sending them to YouTube. So, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. What is going on here? Show commands. Let's try it again. Interesting. It's like I can't output the Twitch chat.
Why you being a dickhead for? Stop being a dickhead.
Okay, so test is still working, but show commands is not. Discord just played twice? Oh, this is just goofy. Okay. Show mod commands, we've done that. We're gonna have to figure out what the heck is going on here. Commands, cooldown here. Okay, good. So let's take commands test and make that run the cooldown script just to make sure it's working. Select. Okay. We're going to say send this to Restream, which should broadcast it to all of them. And test. Okay, it showed up in YouTube. Yes, that's working. So I don't know why show commands is fucking up. I don't understand. Oh, I see why. Well, no, that should be working. Allow, or only those. Yeah, we should be good. We'll have to circle back to that one. Okay. So gear, YouTube message, or Twitch whisper. Yes. Go. Under actions. Gear. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's try this. Oh, Nightbot responded. But notice that our bot did not. So let's go to Nightbot. And we'll make sure we're signed into Trovo. I'm not going to broadcast my sign-in information. What the actual? What is going on here? Is Trovo having some trouble? I just tried signing in, and it's rejecting my Trovo sign in. There it is. Okay. Whew. I was like, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Custom. Hostess, keyboard, mouse. Okay. Gear. There's no way to just turn it off, is there? Gotta delete it. I has to delete it. Bye. Okay. So now, let's go here, and let's type gear. Oh, that worked. That is interesting. Alright, well, let's just go through and modify these commands. We can debug it later. So we got to go through every one of these. Gear. Gear. YouTube, Twitch, Twitch. Okay, good, good, good. Let's go to giveaway. This needs to be YouTube, Twitch. Alright, lurk. Needs to be YouTube, Twitch. That'll work just fine. That's Feechy. Add marker. Bunk. Prime. Technically, we don't even need to worry about that on YouTube, but just in case I need to test it, we're going to do that. Referral code. You definitely want that working on both. Yoink. A shout out. A video shout out is not going to work on YouTube. But I will add it so that I can debug it later and have a detector. Hey, if you're streaming on YouTube, don't use shout out, do this. Twitch, we got this going. Our test, we've got this going. Let's go to socks. There we go. Groovy. Controller. Isn't this exciting and fun? All right, there we go. YouTube. And controller hostess. Yeah, there's a mini game where you can tell the bot what type of controller you use. And it will store that information. And later that will be useful. Right now it's just for the humans. But later it will be useful. All right. Cool. So now we have controllers done, all of this Discord. We need to edit this YouTube message. Bunk. And Elite Dangerous links. HCS as well. There we go. And Jack, who is an awesome streamer. If you don't already know, you need to go check his channel out. There we go. Man, I did not realize we had so many bloody commands. I get why they're segregating them. Nice. Okay. So that's points. Set points name only really needs to be moderators doing this. Yep, only me. Okay, get points name. Got it. Okay. So let's try the basics. YouTube for 30K. Bunk. Let's save it. Let's go to actions. We're going to go here. And I thought I had a sounds only option for 30K. There it is. Nice. Okay. So let's save it and test it. That worked. That worked. Okay. For whatever reason, that didn't work. Okay. We're waiting on the Restream bot to catch up. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, that worked. Okay, so 30K worked. These should all just be sounds. So these do not need any modification other than picking it up. Ooh. So let's grab this guy. And we're going to add a sub action on YouTube. Send message to the channel. And that is just for the fun stuff. Nightbot is being just silly. Cool. Nightbot's now out of the channel. All right. So now let's go to our commands. Let's go Python. There's bear. It can be a YouTube message. It can be a Twitch. Yes. Okay. Now let's go capital. That could be a YouTube message or Twitch. Color. I don't remember what color does. Oh, ask what your favorite color is. I forgot. I forgot. And here we go. There we go. And Johnny. And Limpet says Gank. Here we are. Almost done with the boring stuff. We have so many commands that people just don't know are in the chat. Just don't know. They do not know that they are available. They has no clue. My cousin. Okay. My cousin sent me a message. Cool. Okay. Sorry about that. Okie dokie. Okay, where are we now? We are at... Oh, shit, did we finish? Oh, shit. We did. Nice. Python, YouTube, or Twitch. Quest. There we go. Repressed. So apparently, well, evidently, what we're having to do... Oh, look, there's Ron's command right there. Ron's command plays his own special sound file. And so there's two changes we need to make right away. And the first is to make sure the bot is listening on Twitch as well as YouTube to these commands when someone types them in chat. And we are fixing that right now. And then the next thing is to edit the command itself, the actual action that the bot takes, and make sure that when it does it, it's outputting it to both channels. So we've edited all of the text commands that someone would type. Now we are going to edit the actions so that they output correctly. So our prime reminder we fixed. Well, we're not going to fix that. That's right. Pyramid we fixed. Referral code we fixed. SC links we have not fixed. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to add a YouTube message. Bunk. Right? Lies. All lies. It's all lies. All of this never happens. Okay, broadcaster message. That was a fail. That doesn't work. Show commands. That should work. Show game doesn't work. Show mod should work. Star Citizen check. Visual lurk. Twitch message. Okay, so we're going to copy this one to the clipboard. Ron, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I appreciate your help last night with the bounties. I would never have gotten as far as I did without your help last night. And the night before, even though I accidentally killed you. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. So now, let's save it. Doing okay. Doing okay. Let's try run.
Morning, dickhead. Hello, moron.
There we go. So Ron works. Let's try Sharon. Ooh, Sharon didn't work. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, the referral codes, the randomizer seems to be working. Let's move this over here. Let's go share and link. Oh, that's why. It's not outputting it to both channels. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to add a new sub action. Oh, Majestic won it. Haha. So now, when we run the exclamation point Sharon, it should output to both Twitch and YouTube. I know, right? So wrong. So wrong. So now exclamation point Sharon. Yes. And did it output to Twitch as well? Yes, it did. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I am liking it. We're making progress. Okay. So, HCS voice packs. We need to edit this. So let's grab this. Control C. Gonna add a YouTube message. Bonk. Nice. Jack Axton. Did we fix that? Nope, not yet, but we're going to. Control C. And blast it on YouTube as well. Bonk. Sharon's link we just fixed. VKB we're going to fix. Control C. Add sub action. Isn't this exciting? It's about to get real exciting once I start working on the redemption parts. Okay, boom, boom, add action, YouTube, and send. Nice. Quotes don't work on YouTube, so I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and add it though, so if I do fix it later, it'll work. Show quote. Yeah, that's not going to work on Twitch. Bidding war. We need to fix this so that it works on both Twitch and YouTube. Bonk, bonk. Reward set, Twitch message, reward. Okay, good. Control C. Boom. Add sub action, YouTube. Send, Control V. There we go. And now this one. YouTube, send message, and Groovy. Okay. So this is going to go up here. Did I just... I duplicated my own work? Really? Well, that's not very smart. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Look at that. Well, bye. So now, Bidding War should technically output to both channels. Boots Talks. We're going to make this work on both channels. Users can do that if they get tired of watching me use OBS source. Timer, Boots Talks, good. Awesome. So now Boots Talks stops. We can copy this and add a new message. Cool. Got it. And consolidated alerts. What is this? Oh, this is something I was working on. Yeah, that needs to go bye-bye. Bye. Okay, kitty treats available. That definitely needs to work on both channels. And we're about to make this one work on both. So Got it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Can't use Twitch emotes on YouTube. Got it. So now it will announce. Let's fix the... There we go. Making progress, making progress, making progress, making progress. Cancel. Timer. Good, 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 good. Maggie Talk stops. Let's copy this and send it to YouTube as well. And okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, not worried about the failed shoutouts. This will only work on Twitch anyway. Oh, actually, no. It will work. So let's add one. And this needs to go up here. Bunk. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, cool. Play sound 30K. We don't need to work on these. These are all fine. Ooh. Welcome first timers. That needs to work. So let's copy this. And there we are. Save clip. Keyword found. This needs to work on both YouTube and Twitch for giveaways. Got it. First chat. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything other than welcome first timers. And we're going to look for welcome first timers. Welcome first timers, welcome. There it is. Nice. Okay, and welcome VIPs. Where's our welcome VIPs? Nice. Cool. This needs to be on both Twitch and YouTube. And when... Where is Rush's welcome? We don't have a welcome for Rush. No, really? Oh, this sucks. Where is Rush's welcome? Okay. We're going to duplicate this. Going to edit this. And it's going to be Rush 2112. There, got it. And this is going to be... I don't think I have a sound file for Rush yet. So we're going to use it's true for now.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So now when Rush comes in, it will play his thing. We're going to make it say something on YouTube. I'm going to say, how are the bees? No, we're going to say, are the bees happy? Are. And those who play Valheim will understand that reference. And Control C. And now we're going to add the same thing, but on Twitch. Where the hell is it? Send a message to channel. Bunk. Are the bees happy? So now when Rush comes in, it'll do his thing. Yoi doesn't have a sound file yet, so I can't play his. Raven's got a sound file, so we're good there. Nice. Okay. I think we're just about ready for the actual fun stuff. So let's go to the points section. And there's an action for points redemption. There it is, right there. What does this say to do? Set global points name to points name with the value of points. User specific redeem, blah, 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 blah. Increment user specific redeemer points by -1. Okay. Okay, so set specific variable called redeemer with a subset of points. Okay. Twitch message user, you have spent 1 point on points name. Okay. So it looks like let's duplicate this. And we're going to call this Kitty Treats. Kitty Treats. Got it. Okay. So now we have an action called Kitty Treats. Only thing we're going to change in here is you have spent, let's say 500 points. 500 points. Oh, we're going to say redeemed. There we go. Redeemed. 500 points. And we're going to say to feed the kitties treats and have exclamation points name left. Nice. Control C. Bunk. And here. Bunk. Good. And now what that's going to do. Okay. Increment by -1, -500. Take 500 points. Whoa! Easy there. Take 500 points away. And now we're going to tell it to do something. So now we're going to look for the command that does the kitty treats. And it should be under rewards. Greetings, giveaways, points, alerts. There's kitty treats right there. So we need to run kitty treats. So it needs to run the command kitty treats. So now we're going to say add sub action. Perform a command. Holy cow. Look. Oh, no. That's a Windows command. We don't want that. Add a sub action. Run action. And that action is going to be kitty treats. Run action immediately. Cool. So now we have an action in the bot for people redeeming it to do kitty treats. It will take points away. So now I need to go to the kitty treats action and make sure that it's good. Here we go. Control C. Let's add a YouTube message. Got it. Nice. And the rest should just toggle everything in OBS. So this should work, in theory. So now we're going to add a command. This command is going to be feed kitties or feed kitties with no space or feed dash kitty or feed kitty. I have to allow for people not typing it correctly. Because I don't want them to just miss it by one letter. Feed dash. Okay. So now if someone types feed kitties, feed dash kitty, feed kitty with no dash, feed dash kitties, plural, or feed kitties with no dash, it will run. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it? Is it? Points redeemed, Kitty Street. Bonk. Okay. It can come in as a Twitch message, YouTube message. There we are. In theory, that should work. As long as they have enough points. We're about to find out. Let's put the bot down here. Let's make this bigger where I can see the actions that take place. What's the matter, baby? We're waiting on Restream to push it out. Come on, Restream, push it out. It didn't trigger. Okay, so commands. Feed kitties. I did type it correctly, right? Feed kitties. I did. Well, this sucks. Why is this not working? Let's try points. I am not liking this. It's not picking it up. Let me try typing it on Twitch, just for grinsies and giggles. Oh, I have 0 credits. Oh, that's why it failed. All right. Screw you. Okay. Let's go add points. Okay. Good. Now let's go to actions. And we're going to add a YouTube message. There we go. Let's go here. Sub action, YouTube. There we go. Got it. We're good. Twitch message has been given. We need to add this to YouTube. YouTube, send message. Bonk. Got it. Now add points, host raid. We need to copy this one for YouTube. Isn't modifying bots fun? Alright. YouTube. There we go. Good. Let's copy this just in case. I need to change it on the fly. Points reminder. Control C. And YouTube. We haven't messed with community goals. I'm not worried about that. This should work now. This should work. That executes codes for these. Nice. Control C. All right. Okay. I think we're going to be just PG. What? Okay. So now, let's see what we got. let's try points now. Did it go through to Twitch? It did! Excellent! Making progress. It's quite nice. Okay. So now let's try feed kitties. Feed kitties. You have redeemed 500 points. Yes! Yay! It's working. It's working. It's working. Excellent, sir. Quite nice. Now we need to work on the timeout function. Okay. So we know that the action is taking place. Now let's look at our... Where's our timers? Oh, I need to get treat stream set up. Yes, I need to set treat stream up. I haven't done that yet. Timed actions. Kitty treats. Cooldown active. Yes, it is. So in 30 minutes, it will put the message up that kitty treats are now available. And now I need to see if we can edit that action. That anytime someone redeems kitty treats, it checks to see if that timer is active. And if it is, it says, "Hi, I'm sorry, you can't do this right now. We're still on a cooldown." So let's go to actions. And let's go to kitty treats. Where are you? Okay. Points reminder, kitty treats. Kitty, there we are right there. Okay. So now let's go logic. If fuck. We can do variables. Let's dig a little deeper. Because I suspect there's a better way to do this. Let us find out, shall we? Okay. Streamer bot. Well, I need the wiki. And let's go to... variables, settings, commands, actions. Let's go actions. And... I could always declare a variable and set it high, I guess. When they redeem it, I could always create a new variable and go kitty treats timeout, yes? I mean, I prefer to not do that, but well, this is timing out a user. We don't need this. We don't need this. So I guess we're gonna have to declare a variable and set it high whenever somebody redeems it, and then every time someone tries to redeem it, check the variable. If the variable's toggle true or high, go, "I'm sorry, we're currently on a cooldown." It'd be awesome if it could tell you how long we have left. But first things first, let's make sure... We gotta get rid of that bright white screen. That is just killing my eyeballs. Okay. So here's our bots. We have our bots here. So we're gonna say... Oh, Mrs. B just walked in.
Where's the,
Hold on a minute, I can't hear you. What's that?
where's the material?
What?
Measuring tape?
Oh, you don't have it. You have it.
No, the 100 one, I don't.
Oh, it's in the toolbox.
This toolbox or this toolbox?
I think it's in the big one. You're gonna have to move the kitty bed. I organized the part of my office the other day. What the hell? What the shit? Okay. I lost my place. Timers. Okay. Okay, so let's create a variable under logic. We will set a variable. It's going to be called treats timeout. Set the global variable to the argument specified, much like using value and other subactions. We're going to increment it by 1. Oh, actually, this command needs... No, wait. Think about this. Okay. We need the check first. So, subaction logic. We need to get a variable name. Isn't there a way to check variables? There's got to be a way to check variables in StreamerBot. User ID is subscribed, is VIP, is moderator. Holy shitski. Get lines, get random, get follow, timeout. Bloody hell. There was a way. Okay. We're going to have to read. Because, you know. Why do I not have a button on my Stream Deck for this? It's too bloody intelligent. Why would you do that? Alright, we'll have to fix this. Actions and sub-actions. Cheat sheet developer is able to actions... Variables only populated in the active arguments when the event or sub-action they tie to executes. If your testing is only returning the name of the variable, you're probably not testing the complete action. Yep, we figured all that. Okay. So let's go. Get commands. Wonk. Fail. Get command state. Get action state. There was a way to get variables, and I'm trying to remember where the hell it was. Logic. Read data from a global variable into an argument. Set data from custom global variable. Perform an action if logic test is true. Okay, so global set. That's what we need. We're gonna say global under logic. Global get. Get the variable name. treats timeout. Store that into treats timeout check. If it's not existing, set a value of 0. Okay. So look for a global variable called treats timeout. Big T for both. Copy the contents of that variable treats timeout to a new variable called treats timeout underscore check. Okay. Now let's add a logic. Okay. Come on. Okay. So here we go. Global, persistent, that's fine. Store it to the hard drive, I don't care. Variable name treats timeout, no spaces. Read that variable, copy the contents of that variable to treats timeout underscore check. If you don't have a value in treats timeout or that variable does not exist, initiate the new variable with the value of 0. Groovy. Now, logic. If the variable treats timeout underscore check, which we just created, is greater than 0, take the action kitty treats. Then break. Else, do action. Ha ha ha! We need to make a new one here. So for now, we're going to just say cooldown until I get something created. And then break. Nice. Okay. So it reads everything, checks and see if the user has enough points. Plays the redemption message. So this if message needs to go way up. That needs to be the first thing that it does. Okay. So first thing you do before you process points or anything like that is check and see if we're on timeout. If the timeout value is 0, continue. So... There actually needs to be another one here. No, let's just change the logic flow a little bit here. If it's greater than 1, do the action cooldown, and then break. Else, just continue. Just keep going. Nice. Okay. So first thing it's going to do is check. It's going to grab the variable. Check the variable. It's going to take the action. Take the action. Do the action. Okay. Good. And we need to increment global treats value by 1. I think we should do that before we take the action. Yeah, let's do that before we take the action. And when the kitty treats are available, it needs to reset treats timeout with a value of 0. So before we forget this and fuck it all up. Okay. Add subaction, logic, global, set, treats timeout. I want you to be 0. Yes. Okay. Good. So it's going to play the little alert on stream that says kitty treats are available visually. It's going to put a message in Twitch that kitty treats are available. Put a message in YouTube kitty treats are available. It's then going to disable the timer and clear the variable, setting its contents to 0. Nice. Okay, so now our cooldown command needs to be a lot more sophisticated. Let's duplicate this. And we're going to name this kitty treats cooldown. So we're going to say cooldown kitty treats. And that's fine. And we're going to change the message content. Kitty treats are still on cooldown. That'll work. Yeah, I like that better. That's more friendly. Okay. So now we're going to go and modify the YouTube message to be this.
What are you doing?
Oh, fuck me running. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now this should work. Kitty treats cooldown active enabled. It sets the timer active. The timer should clear that value. So this should work, I think. Let's try. No, it is not working. What a fail. Okay. So, bots redeem kitty treats. If kitty treats time must check value, blah, 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 blah. Then don't show cooldown. Show cooldown kitty treats. Select. Then break. Else, keep going. Let's save this. Let's try it again. What the hell? It's like it reads it, then it doesn't read it. Then it reads it, then it doesn't read it. Annoying.
You got any biscuits for sale in there?
I wonder if we broke the bot. Okay. So the default queue had one item in it, and then it just did it. First chat just ran. Every message just ran. Points time just ran. What the hell? You fired. Alright, let's go over here to YouTube. Points. Okay. Current points per user, running. Okay. Action queues, action history, current points per user. That just ran. Okay, save. Where's our commands? Feed kitties, feed kitties, feed dash kitty, feed kitty. Oh, that's why, because I didn't put the word kitty treats in there. God, you are a moron, Pagan. An absolute moron. Kitty treats. I'm like, why is it not working? I don't understand. Because you're a moron and you didn't add kitty treats. Kitty treats. We don't need a capital letter there, sir. You're going to be just peachy without it. Alright, there we go. Kitty treats. Yay! Save. Save, 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 save. Save, 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 save. Okay. Now, on the YouTube, yeah. Type kitty treats. Yay, kitty treats. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay. So now I think it's spamming too much. I think there's too much going in the chat. Because, I mean, it's saying the same thing twice in two different ways. It's saying, Pagan Links Geek, you redeem 500 points. I am easily amused. Well, you know, I'll be honest, Ron. While that's true, the kitty treats are kind of a big deal, as you know. Especially with Yoy. And I'd like it if we can get it working. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. There's going to be stuff in there where people can spend points to play pranks on other players. Once that's in there. Okay, so I think that's too spammy. I think we're going to consolidate out the one message that says Pagan Linux Geek has redeemed 500 channel credits to feed the kitties treats. I think that's what we're going to do, and I don't think we're going to have it announce how many we have left. Because, I mean, people may not want the whole channel to know how much they have left. So let's edit this. Let's edit the message here. Because we don't really need this. We're going to copy this content to the clipboard. We're going to delete this. Bye. And we're going to delete this one. Goodbye. And now the action kitty treats. We're going to edit the verbiage on that one just a little bit. Where is it? There it is, right there. Okay. So where's our message? Right in here. User. is redeeming 500 blanks to feed the kitties treats. Good, that'll work. Now let's copy that so we can replicate the same thing on YouTube. Cancel, abort, retry, fail. There we are. Nice. Okay. So now we need to make sure when the kitty treats are available that it verbalizes that correctly. Okay, so save. Now let's see if it will fail with the kitty treats. It should say they're not available. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I don't see the timer showing up in chat, do you? Yeah, it says it's here. Yay! Okay. That's huge. That is huge. All right. Let's... I think we should work on one of the other channel point redemptions, because what are the ones that people redeem the most on Twitch? The ones they redeem the most on Twitch are kitty points. So let's check this. Kitty treats, surprise, surprise. People love the sound effects and people love feeding the kitties treats. So we will expand our viewer rewards and our channel points. Yeah, people love the sound and they love feeding the kitties treats. So let's work on the Boots and Maggie streams, because they'll be very quick to move on, and then we'll start adding the other stuff. Alright, so we're going to move this over here to the side so that I can see my list of honeydews. And there. Okay, so under the... Where are the alerts? Settings. Where did you guys move? There they are. Super events. Super chat? Oh, that's when somebody pays money. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not start that. Yeah, we are not gonna start that. We need something in there that says if you're considering donating to the channel, just donate to the Disadvantaged Gamers Fund instead. That's where that needs to go. Because let's be honest, the majority of the money raised in the channel goes there anyway. Alright. So, let's work on Maggie Streams. What does this run? This runs the command Maggie Talks. Starts. Okay. So now we can go to our actions, and we're going to go to maybe Maggie Talks starts right there. This takes care of everything it needs to take care of. So we just need to replicate our channel point redemptions. Where the fuck are they? Channel points redeem. Kitty treats. This one doesn't need to be anywhere near as complicated. So duplicate. We're going to call this one channel points redeem. It's going to be Maggie Talks. Gotcha. There we are. Okay, so now this is going to check a variable called Maggie Talks. What is with the caps lock key? Bloody hell, Pagan. Maggie Talks timeout. Yeah. And that's going to drop it into a brand new variable so it can be manipulated. Maggie Talks timeout. Default value is 0. If... What's our new variable name? Bonk. Bonk. Maggie Talks timeout check is greater than 0. Run the basic cooldown. We don't need any fancy. We don't need no fancy. Okay. Less than... How much does it cost to do Maggie Talks? 250? Really? That much? No. Let's do 200. That'll be cheaper. Okay. Now. So right now, while we're thinking about it, let's go over here to platforms, Maggie Streams. Let's edit this and make it 200 before I forget to do anything else. There, and let's do boot streams and change that one to 200. There we go. And back to actions. There we go. And commit our... There we go. Maggie Talks timeout, increment by 1. And now I'll take the action. What is the auction? I don't remember. Maggie Talks. Maggie Talks starts. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, pin in this. And we need to go to the part where the Maggie Talks timeout kicks in. So that we can clear that variable once it's done. Maggie Talks stop. Cool. So now when this one runs, it needs to clear that variable. You know what? It'll be easier just to copy it. Wait a minute. Wrong section, did we do? No, we can't do that, actually. We have to set it manually. Maggie talks. Stop. Logic. And set. The variable name is going to be Maggie talks timeout, and the argument is going to be... value is going to be 0. Set it false. Nice. Okay. So someone uses the command, which we haven't written yet. The action gets triggered for whatever reason. The action gets triggered. It runs through and checks and see if the timeout's active. The timeout's active. It just aborts with a standard cooldown message. If the cooldown is not active, then it fires off, deducts 200 points from their channel points, and kicks off and does the Maggie talks. Let's edit this a little bit. User is redeeming 200. This is points names, right? I believe it's points name, isn't it? Isn't it points name? I don't remember. To let Maggie stream for 5. Okay. So we got to go back to our redemptions and check it because I don't remember what it is. Where is the message? Where is the message? Oh, I forgot it. And this is after I've sorted everything. Can you imagine how hard it was to find everything in the very beginning? Oh my god. It sucked. Wait a minute. Please tell me I didn't delete the kitty treats message. Or command. I'm going to be very pissed the fuck off. No, there it is. Woo! It is points name, but it's all lower. It's all lower. Okay. So it's little n, not big N. Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now. Ooh, I see a flaw with this logic. There's a flaw. There we go. The flaw here is if somebody uses Twitch to redeem this. So I need to go into Twitch and I need to put something up there that says use your bot points to do this. So I'll have to circle back to that. Okay, and that's setting the variable, disables the timer. We're good. We're good there. We can go into Boots Talk Start and edit that. Is redeeming. Let's just go ahead and kick us off right here. Is redeeming. That'll work. Oh, fuck me. Why am I bumping keys today? Holy cow. All right. Boots talks. We need to copy that. We need to copy this command. And go to Maggie or Boots Talks Stops. And paste this. And rename it to Boots. There we go. Got it. Got it. Okay, good, good. Now, let's go to the channel point redemptions. Let's duplicate this as Bootsy. Ah, wrong. Boots talks. Got it. So now this variable needs to be edited to say Boots talks. And we're going to change this. Whoa, what the hell was all that about? Boots talks timeout check. Got it. Take this. Boots talks timeout check. Got it. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And this needs to be Boots. And this action is going to be Boots Talks Start. Got it. Groovy. So Boots Boots Talks, good. Now let's go over here to the actual events. I have to keep segregated until I get all of the redemptions done in Twitch. Cool. Once I get all the redemptions taken out of Twitch, then this can be a lot neater. Okay. Let's save it. Let's look at the action cues. Oh shit, I didn't write the command for this. Okay. We need to add a new action, which is going to be for redemptions. And let's go... we're going to modify the commands one first. Cooldown show commands. Yeah, let's duplicate this. And we're going to call this show rewards. Show rewards. Ah, my eyes. God, something smells good in there. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do need this. Viewers can redeem Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be 500. Points name. Gonna be feed kitties. Or I could just say kitty treats. Okay. Points name to boots talks. Yep. To have boots. There we go. Got it. So now let's copy this one and we'll just change it to Maggie. There. Okay. Okay, so now let's do the command and we're going to name this rewards. Actually, you know what? Just for shiggles, we're going to grab test and use that. You're going to be show rewards. Punk. Save. Oh, I see what's happening. It's not pulling that variable out. Bummer, dude. It needs to pull that variable out before it can display it, because it's not fetching it. I understand now. So we need to go to We need to copy this. Bunk. And under show rewards, cancel, abort, retry, fail, paste. Needs to be first. Got it. Now that will work. And this one needs to be in the appropriate group, which is going to be points. There we go. So now let's save it and let's run it. Interesting that it shows it on a separate line. Oh, my code came up this time. Awesome. We could consolidate that one line. Nope, abort. We could say Boots talks / Maggie talks. That way we're not eating up more screen. With Boots / Maggie. Yeah, I like that better. That's neater. That's cleaner. Much cleaner. That's one less line of text. Okay. Oh, look at that. Kitty treats are now available. If only there was someone in the channel to test it. Let's see. Viewers can redeem channel points. Can redeem credits to perform actions on stream such as 500 credits. Kitty treats to feed the kitties treats. 200 credits. See, that's not very clear. I don't think that's very clear. Awesome. Let's see if it works, Ron. Oh, it may not because I'm in the middle of the bot, but we're going to get them in here and feed them anyway. Kitties, where are you guys? Bootsy, Maggie, Milky. Come on, guys. There they are. They're here. Kitty treat for you. Where you at, Boots? Boots? There you go, Bootsy. Thanks, Ron. We're going to edit that command right now for doo-doo. We're going to make the word treats work for that. There we go. Got it. Okay. Okay. Viewers can redeem points named to perform actions on stream, such as I like having the cost first, but I'm not sure that that's very intuitive. Let's just try putting a colon. Maybe that'll be enough. Okay, let's... oh shit, I forgot to save that to the clipboard. Hey, Mrs. B, guess what we did today?
I heard. You set it up for kitty treats.
On YouTube.
Awesome.
So someone can type exclamation point treats. If they have enough points and it's not on timeout, it will take 500 points from them, play the animation, right, feed them kitty treats, and start a timer.
Oh, cool.
And then when that timer is over, it clears all of that out. So like right now, if Ron or I were to type treats right now, well, we just used it, but I mean, if we were to try to run it now, it would say, hey, that command's on timeout. So they can see the timer on the screen. It'll alert them in chat when it's available and they can run it. So that was a huge hurdle. And right now I'm working on it where people can use the Boots and Maggie Talks. And then we're going to work on converting all the other rewards from Twitch into platform independent.
Good idea.
Yes, I think so. What was I smelling a minute ago?
Food. It's dinner.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, I love you, Ron, but there's food, dude. I'm out. Thanks for being my guinea pig. I appreciate it. I need to go get some foods. So we're going to grab some food. And I wish there was a dark mode for this thing. Oh, my God. Please tell me there's a dark mode somewhere. This is just horribly, horribly, horribly bright. Right? Okay. Integrations. I don't see anything that says dark mode on this. Fuck me running. Alright. Well, I will see you later. Give my love to Sharon. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord.